After 40 years of silence, Rhonda Williams decided that enough was enough and finally worked up the courage to tell her twisted involvement with one of Houston's most notorious serial killers. Dean Corll and his younger accomplice, Elmer Wayne Hanley, were responsible for the murders of 29 young boys, all lured into Corll's clutches for the purpose of satisfying his sadistic sexual urges. Rhonda Williams had befriended Hanley during her teenage years and thought Hanley was someone she could trust. Growing up in an atmosphere of severe abuse and neglect, she was often beaten by her alcoholic father and was even raped repeatedly as a toddler. In August 1973, she placed her trust in Hanley once again as he sneaked up to her bedroom window to help her escape another episode of abuse at the hands of her father. Together, they crept out of the house. Another boy, Tim Curley, was waiting in the car for them, and the three drove away to what Williams thought was safety. Had she known Hanley's true motives, she certainly would have decided against letting him rescue her. The trio arrived at Corll's home, where they partied until they passed out. Williams awoke to a scene of unimaginable horror. She and two other boys were bound hand and foot. Corll began kicking her and screaming for her to wake up. Then he and Hanley took the other two captives to another room and lashed them both to what can only be described as torture boards. Naively, she still believed that Hanley would not let her be hurt, even as she heard screams of her captive companions. Her trust was finally broken when Hanley told her that he would have to shoot her before the ordeal was over. However, something inside Hanley finally broke, and instead he turned the gun on Corll and shot him dead, saving the lives of all the captives. Then Hanley reached for the phone and called the police. Williams survived her night of horror thanks to the conscience of her friend, and although he was jailed for a short time, she made a promise to him to remain silent about her ordeal from then on, only to speak about it publicly 4 decades later. Hanley, still in prison for his role in luring victims to Corll, remains in contact with Williams to this day.